This is the Lost Coffee Mug with you. We're going to talk books. We're going to do some reading, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, so I am having my breakfast bagel with garlic and herb cream cheese, just on a plain bagel. Super good. I have my Canada Dry because my acids have been horrible lately. And then I also have my cup of coffee, which the cup of coffee is totally going to help my acids. Duh. But I figured I would pop in and we can talk about Luca by Alyssa Jean. So I enjoyed this book. The reason why it was taking me so long was, one, I wasn't in the reading mood, but two, this is a very heavy book. So with kind of the world we are in when I'm reading, I really would prefer books that are kind of lighter, funnier, not so dark, not so serious. This one was definitely dark and serious. It dealt with PTSD, childhood trauma. There is also, a stalker. That's pretty much it. There's a stalker, PTSD from childhood trauma, and also an incident that happens that right away when you pick up that book, you will read about this incident that happened and be like, oh my gosh, like my jaw dropped. I don't want to say what it is because it gives away kind of the whole story, but it really was so well written. Luca is a lovable guy with his baggage, but who doesn't have baggage in this world? And he's actually very smart, and he knows like 5 languages, and he is very kind, and he puts other people before himself, which is great to see. And, I loved the book so much. This is second in so Luca is second in the series from the Los Angeles Quakes hockey. The Los Angeles Quakes is a hockey team in this book world. So, he's on that team. He's been on that team. An incident happened, and he's just getting back into the team. And then we have our Liliana. She is our female lead, and she does this. She invented this charity program with helping children who, don't have the best, after school programs or life, and is learning how to help them. She's actually trained in recognizing signs of PTSD and helping walk through the children with their panic attacks, which actually I think helps her with Luca and what's happening with him. Like I said, it's a great story. It's very hard emotionally, and if that's something you can't handle, PTSD, trauma. And if, you don't want to deal with like a stalking type situation scenario, this book is not for you. I was wondering how it was going to kind of close off this one, the stalker situation. And it was I wasn't expecting it that way. And the writing is just phenomenal. I cannot get enough of the writing. I also, at the end of the book, they talked about who Alyssa Jean is. And Alyssa Jean is actually 2 people. So Alyssa Jean is actually a pseudonym for award-winning authors Marla A. White and C.J. Barr. And I have to say, I think maybe that's why it worked well, because they both played into their own strengths or what. But this book is so amazing. You will love it. I'm giving it 4.5 stars. It's definitely one I would pick up again. And I think I'm definitely for sure going to pick up the first in the book or in the series. So I will probably then reread Luca just to keep going with everything. And I didn't read the first book. Storm, cover your ears. I did not read the first book. But I have a feeling these books are written so they can be standalone. Yes, the characters are from the previous books into these books, but it's not where the storyline or the arc kind of really continues over. I think it might just a little bit, but it's not to the point where that's the main focus of the book and you have to know exactly what goes on. You don't at all. I guarantee you. To me, it was a Luca and Liliana story, 100%. Those side characters, yes, they were in here, but I didn't feel like I missed anything because they did give a little bit of a brief overview of these other characters and kind of what happened. I'm also giving a spice rating of 4 chili peppers. This got spicy, and there was spice. There were a few times where I was like, was this really necessary? But what I liked about them is they had closed door scenes as well. So they would kind of go into it, close door it, and then come back out. So it's not like every time they had it going. They didn't. So that's why I think 4 chili peppers, it's not half of the novel. It's literally, it helped kind of move along, but also, in a way, build on the story and the characters and how they are and how their personality is and everything else. So I recommend Luca. It came out, I think it came out 2 months ago. I am behind on my arcs, so I apologize to these authors. March 2nd. Oh, so about a month ago, March 2nd. It is on Kindle Unlimited. Other thing, I was kind of thinking, since I'm the lost coffee mug, I feel like instead of stars, I should be giving coffee mugs. But then I'm like, the Beach Bum Bookworm does coffee mugs, and I don't want to be a copier. I mean, what are your thoughts? Should I rate by coffee mugs, or should I just keep going with the stars? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm hoping to get done this audiobook I started. I borrowed it from Libby. It's okay, but it's getting my attention a little bit more. It's really throwing me off. So it's The Ghost of Mrs. McClear by Cleo Cole. I don't know. Something about it's throwing me off. I kind of like it, and then I don't like it. I don't know what it is, but something's throwing me off. So I'm hoping to read that and finish that today. And then I didn't read any other eyeball books last night, but I'm hoping I can get a good chunk of Murder by Cheesecake done, and then get a good chunk of Just Our Luck done. And I think that's it. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. I should be planning these better than what I do. I'll be honest with you on that. But I think that's it. I need to head off. Hey, BookTube. So it is Saturday, April 12th. It's been a few days since I recorded anything. Thursday, it was weird. It was like rain, snow mix. You'll see a footage of that when this vlog started. So this vlog's gonna be a few different days together. I did finish the audiobook I was reading, which the audiobook was called The Ghost and Mrs. McClure by Cleo Cole, and it was written as Alice Kimberly. 3-star read. No spice in it. The story was okay. I listened to it as an audiobook. The male narrator, and this is why I think it dropped down to like a 3-star, and that is why sometimes reading it, you'll get a different rating than if you're listening to it, depending on narrator. The male narrator was, to me, not that great, and actually like threw me off when it was his turn to do the narration. So was not a big fan of that. The female narrator didn't do bad in that. If it was just the female narrator throughout the whole thing, I think I would have preferred it better. I think it would have been probably a 3.5 star, which is, if I read it as a book or ebook, I think it would have been a. This book is part of the Haunted Bookshop mystery, and it's book 1, so I might read the other books in the series. It just depends. I also wasn't a fan of, they had a part where the female lead was getting ready for a shower and the ghost is literally just watching her. Creepy. Like, what? Yeah, it was just, it was odd. I didn't get it, and no, it was okay. Not the best read, but borrowed it from the library, so I'm okay with it. Again, 3-star, no spice. Not the best cozy mystery. Murder by Cheesecake, I'm 61% through. I have 2 hours left to go, and then I am starting Calling the Shots by Kara Kendrick. That is a ARC copy I just got, and then I want to read Just Our Luck tonight, 34%. I also today went to pick up meds for one of the dogs, went to the UPS store to drop off a Amazon return, and then went to Half Price to return the books that we already had. Ended up being a store credit, which is totally fine. I ended up using it today. This is why I should not go to Half Price. And then I sold some more books, got $2.33 for those books. What I got today, I found I think 5 books that were Harlequins for $1. I think the Maisie Yates one was $2, but it's a bigger book. Those were good finds. I did not use my coupon. I saved it for later. And then I also got a crocheting book and a knitting book because I want to pick up crocheting and knitting to make like washcloths, dish towels, blankets, those scrubby sponge things. I also went to Joann's, which it was sad. Just the whole feeling of it was just sad. There wasn't much left. I picked up a few things of yarn, but it was just the whole atmosphere that is sad, you know? Because I was walking around and I was like, I remember coming to my mom and she would be getting fabric to make clothes or, you know, costumes. And yeah, it's sad. So I need to find, I think Amazon has this like crocheting beginner set, which has like a bag. So you could put your yarn in and then it has like a hole. So your yarn, you could have the yarn coming out of that. I might look at getting that. I've done both in the past. It's been a very long time. So that's why I'm getting the books and I'm kind of starting easy on what to do. So I'm torn between should I knit or should I crochet? I almost feel like I might knit first and see. I'll be doing that like in my bed, listening to an audiobook or something. So that'd be nice. But that's been pretty much it. I haven't really done too much reading. I haven't been feeling the best, to be honest. I've been super tired at night and this is a hobby of mine. So it's not top of my list. So that's why, you know, some days you'll get daily, some days you'll get multiple days into one. I was not feeling the best. Tonight I'm very tired. My full review of Luca is up on the website. I will put the link to that in the description box. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to everyone who watched my newbie take video and commented. I've been trying to keep up on the comments with everyone and following back as well. There's a lot of great booktubers out there that I've noticed too that I wasn't following or never knew about. And so I thank you for commenting and subscribing, and I've been loving your guys' content as well. So it's great. But I will talk to you all later.